So this is going to be a quick progression video, really going over the last 3 grinds I've done on my Iron Man account. So as you can see right here, I have a lot of stuff totaling up to over 2 bill, and that is including my shadow, but even without the shadow, if you count some of my untradeable stuff like my Rancor S, which is 100 mil, and some of this other stuff, I have well over a bill in just normal items. Now, the last couple grinds I did were Sire, Araxxor, and Vardorvis. As you can see, between ultor, rancor, that's 300 mil, almost 400 mil, almost half a bill in the last 3 grinds I did. And then I have a lot of other cool items I've spooned along the way. So I really want to showcase the last 3 grinds I did and just show you some clips of me pulling those uniques. But I'll just go over the logs, starting with Abyssal Sire. I did 1,090 kills, and I was spooned on unsired, but I had a rough time. So I basically got spooned 2 unsired in my first 50 kills while doing the combat achievement for 50 kills. And then I was like, hey, let me chase the bludgeon because my second unsired was a bludgeon piece. So I continued to kill sire, and I actually went like 400, 500 kills dry without seeing an unsired, and is very tilting. And then they started raining in, but the only problem was I pulled 6 abyssal daggers, like 3 abyssal heads, 1 whip, and 2 jars before I pulled the other 2 bludgeon pieces at the very end on my last like 3 unsired to finish it off. So that was really rough. But it's nice because now I have the bludgeon, which is one of the best crush weapons, really nice to use at nightmare now. And it wasn't a bad grind. I did sire with all mage, and I actually found that method very enjoyable. I hate doing melee sire. But yeah, sire was a little rough and very expensive to use the shadow. The next grind I did, actually did this one before sire, was Araxxor on release, and I got absolutely spooned. I first did a whole halberd, and I did a whole second halberd, got the pet, got the slayer helm, and then I finally got the fang at the very end of these 1,190 kills, and then that's where I stopped. And since I managed to get the pet, halberd, and fang, I was able to make the rancor S, which is the silver cosmetic version that makes it untradeable, which requires you to have the pet, the halberd, and the amulet itself. So that was pretty cool. That was about 100 mil, and then both of these halberds are about 20, 30 mil each. And these is honestly one of my favorite weapons now, with it being two-handed, the extra range and stuff. I really like it at Vardorvis because you don't get dragged. It's nice in chambers, so you don't have to do a two-way switch to a defender. Also, if you have 4 people in chambers, you can get one dude away from everyone else so you don't spread burn. And it just has really good DPS in a lot of different places if you don't have a scythe. Moving on, the next thing I just recently did was 1,000 Vardorvis kills. And basically, for a little history, in my first like 150 kills, I pulled a Virtus Rotop, and that was super hype. And then I also pulled my Blood Quartz. What's kind of crazy about this log is that I only have 2 Blood Quartz in 1,100 kills, and it's like 1 in 200. I did roll the axe head twice, which is cool, I guess. I'm not really planning on going for a Soul Reaper axe at the moment. My group does have one. But I also only have 1 chromium ingot, which is kind of crazy. But it was good because since I wasn't getting ingots, I knew I was drawing the ring pieces. So I finally got my ultor at 1,108. And to put this side by side while I'm here against my Duke log is actually insane because I have 127 Duke kills and I have a Magus vestige. That is insane RNG. And yeah, so other than that, I can just show you some of my other logs. Hydra, Pet, Lance, Leather, 500 kills. I did Musfa. We get the Vinny Bow, which is one of my favorite freaking weapons to use. 464 kills. You got Kriara, got a full set of armor in like the same freaking trick. I also went to do some combat achievements at General Grador the other day, and I pulled the freaking pet. So yeah, my logs are looking absolutely insane. Last one I'll show is my chambers, TOA, and Cerberus. Cerberus has always been good to me. Even on my last account, I had like 3 prims. All I'm missing is the pet here. 600 kills. Got a lot of smoldering stones though. Obviously, for raids, TOA is absolute spoon. I recently got my first Fang and then got a dupe, but very early on the count, on one of my first freaking 190s, I got the Shadow. And lastly, Chambers is where I've been dry. I actually just got this Elder Maul about 3 or 4 raids ago, so I almost went 200 raids with only 1 purple, which was Ancestral Hat. And yeah, just all this combined bossing has led to me building my bank up to over 2 bill, which is super, super exciting. Not sure what I'm looking to grind next. Closing in on 2200 total level. I would like to go to get my Fang kit. Maybe after leagues, might go and chase my Infernal Cape. There's a lot of things to look forward to. As far as Inferno, I think I'm going to do it with Max Mage since I have the Shadow full Max Mage set and we got the Imbued Heart recently. We don't have a T-Bow because we've pulled 3 Elder Mauls. Super unlucky there, but it is what it is. And then really the only thing that's stopping me from doing Inferno is my Restore and Brew supply. So the whole time I'm playing leagues, I'm planning on going through all of my seeds since my dude can just basically stay in farm run mode while I'm playing leagues, as I have 70 Snapdragon seeds to go through and 48 Raynars. And I already have a good bit of brews, and by doing birdhouse runs, I'll have plenty. So that's gonna be my stack for doing the Inferno. Maybe even the next if I can get the boys dude next, or trying out some top. As far as the Fang kit, I'm still missing the yellow Karis, and I would really like to get the yellow Karis before attempting a solo 500. Only have the blue so far. Actually, no one in my group has gotten the yellow, so it's gonna take some grinding. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what your best spoon or most valuable item and personally in your bank is, and just drop a comment down below. Thanks for watching.